Hi kindergarten, thank you for joining me today for our math lesson, lesson 5.1. And I'm so excited to get this started with you because we are starting addition already in kindergarten. You guys are so smart and you've worked so hard that I know addition will come very easy for you. We are going to be working through these workbook pages. Okay, and I did send these to you in a file, so if you have them printed off, great. If you don't have a printer, you couldn't print them off, you could always use your dry erase board and a marker. So if you need to pause the video and go find those things, please do that now. And if you just want to listen and follow along, we will talk about more of this when we meet virtually later today. All right, so here we go. We're going to get started. We're going to do this like we would do as if it was whole group in the classroom before we move on to our math centers. So I am going to do my best to show you the picture and help you answer the questions. You also might need a grown-up with you so you can talk to them about your answers. So if you need to, find somebody and say, Mrs. Warner wants you to listen to my answers, okay? Perfect. All right, now addition. This is something that is new to us, and we're going to be using some symbols. An addition problem could look like this on our board. Okay, so I have a number, I chose 3, then I have a symbol, which, Mrs. Warner, I should make it a little bit better. Okay, this symbol might look like a lowercase t to you, but it's not. It's called a plus sign. Then I picked another number 1. Oh, and then at the end of our addition sentence or problem, it has this symbol. What is this symbol? The equal to sign. Very good. So we've already learned that. Now this is what an addition problem looks like. And we're not going to start with the symbols today, but I still wanted to show you what it looks like. And if I go to solve it, I am going to draw a picture for each of my numbers. And I want to put them together. The plus sign means and. So it wants us to combine. So 3 plus 1 or 3 and 1 is, how many dots do you see? Good. 4 dots is equal to 4. That's what a math problem looks like. And by the end of this chapter, we're going to be writing our own addition problems. All right. So as our quick little introduction, we won't be using the plus sign symbol, but we're going to use it in the classroom a lot. And we're going to use our arms to make the plus sign symbol because that means we are going to put them together. See how I have to put my arms together to make a plus sign? It always reminds us that we have to put those numbers together. Okay, so there's our plus sign. You know what our equal sign looks like. We've been doing that in the classroom as well. So we will be using body motions to help us with addition. Okay, so I'm going to move on to our first page in our book. And this says, look at the pictures. How can you act out an addition problem for a group of 5? Explain your answer. Now, it's not asking you to move your body to act it out. It wants you to look, and can you find any groups of 5? Good, I see a few groups of 5, okay? I might see that all the children are on the bench. So I'm going to circle, and I am using a pencil, all the children. There's a group of 5. We could say 2 are girls and 3 are boys. That makes 5 kids on the bench. I see that, there's some dogs at the bottom. There's a group of dogs that are already playing. I'm going to circle them by themselves. It's not 5 yet. But there's a group of dogs playing, and 2 more dogs are joining them. So we have how many dogs all together? Good, we have 5 dogs all together. Do you see maybe another group of 5 that I haven't circled yet? Good. good. There are the birds. We have some that are red birds and some that are blue birds. And all together there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds. And the last one, this one was a little bit trickier. Do you see the squirrels? There are 4 sitting up on the tree branch, but there's one more down here. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squirrels. Good job finding your groups of 5. Okay, now let's turn our paper over. Number 1, it shows us some children in a classroom, okay? And we're going to be writing numbers on these lines, okay? Can you tell me how many kids are on the carpet? Good, 3 kids are on the carpet. That's going to go on our very first line. And remember, around the tree, that's the way we make a 3. Okay, so we talked about the kids on the carpet. Who or what is left? The girl walking over to the carpet. How many of her do we see? Good, just 1. So you're going to write that on the next line. So 3 are on the carpet and 1 is joining them. And then listen to my question. How many will there be all together on the carpet? Good. 4 will be on the carpet all together. So when she walks over, she will make 4. Very nice. Down here, we're going to end up drawing. Okay, so let's get ready. Okay, and when we're in the classroom and we want to draw quickly, what do we use to show our pictures with? We use counters. That's correct. So it might be easier to use counters. And if you need some different colors, go find yourself some different colors. You can always pause my video and come back. If you just want to use your pencil, that's fine too. Okay. So here we go. It says act out and draw a quick picture to represent the problem. And we're going to do that by using counters. And we have all this blank space up here to draw in. It says write the number that represents how many ducks are in each group. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to draw for ducks. Now listen carefully. 1 duck is in the pond. How many counters do we have to draw? 1. So I'm going to draw that one right over here. This is my duck. I know it's a counter, but there it is. It's in its pond because we said 1 duck is in the pond. Now, that's the first number we have to write. So please, on your first line, make a number 1. Okay, here's the rest of the problem. 4 ducks come to the pond. What was the number you heard me say? 4. Good. Now, what I want us to do is to make sure we have some space between here, and I want you to draw 4 more ducks coming to the pond. And again, I'm just using counters. We will use counters in the classroom to show a picture quickly. Okay. What number do you think goes on this line? 4 does. Very good, because those are the ducks that are coming to the pond. Now, how many ducks will there be all together in the pond? 5. We have 1 in the pond and 4 more are joining. And if we count, we want to put them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic job. Okay, the last part, the last page. And again, this is just extra practice. So what I want us to make sure is that we're drawing our pictures nicely and we're writing our numbers. Now it added another word. It's the sight word for the week. What sight word is this? Is. Very good. There's this sight word too. That was 2 weeks ago. And. Very good. So now we have been writing 2 numbers in our last couple of tries, this time we're going to end up writing 1, 2, 3 numbers. So we really need to make sure we're paying attention. Okay, let's get ready to draw counters. Okay, one fish is swimming. So I am going to draw a counter to show one fish is swimming, just like that. Okay? And if you want to, you can draw fish at home. That's okay too. Okay. Then, where are we going to put the number 1? Are we going to put it on the first line, the middle line, or the last line? What do you think? The first line, because it was the first thing we've talked about. Good. So 1 fish is swimming. 2 more fish are going to join it. So again, let's give it some room. Draw 2 more fish that are going to join that 1 fish swimming. So there's my counters to show my 2 more fish are joining. Okay. And then where do you think I'm going to write the number 2? Is it going to be the middle line or the last line? What do you think? It's going to be the middle line. And I know that last line was not there last time. But this word is means equal to. So we have 1 fish is swimming and 2 more are going to join. How many do we think are going to be all together? This is our equal to. I'm going to put the equal sign since we already know what that is. How many fish are going to be all together? 3 are going to be all together. Very good, because we count every counter we drew. 1, 2, 3. Good job. And then the very bottom one, we don't even have to end up drawing pictures. The book already gives us the pictures. We just have to worry about writing our numbers. Okay? So, what I want you to do is I want you to draw the equal sign over the is, because we know what that equal sign means. All together, and it means they're going to be the same. Okay, now, there are 2 bees flying to the flower. Where are we going to put the number 2? First line, middle line, last line. There are 2 bees flying to the flower. We're going to put it on the first line. So make your number 2. Remember, make a candy cane, give it a shoe. That's the way you make the 2. And 2 more bees are already on the flower. Where's that number going to go? I said the word and. 2 more bees are on the flower. Where are we going to put that? We're going to put that on the middle line. Good job. Okay, how many bees will be on the flower altogether? You have to count all the bees. So let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to go after is. Just like that. So 2 bees and 2 more bees is 4. Fantastic job, kindergarten. That was our first lesson for addition. And then in our following lessons, we'll start to use the plus sign. We'll start to talk more about putting it together and what it's equal to. But for a first time adding, you guys did a fabulous job. Thank you for joining me today for our math lesson, and I will see you later. Bye, everyone.